While it might not seem like winter for many in the Salt Lake City area, there is some snow up here at Alta. However, it wasn't all fun for skiers on Monday, some saying it took more than 3 hours to get down Little Cottonwood Canyon. Cars jammed in Little Cottonwood Canyon earlier this week after some late afternoon snowfall.
I'm just a little frustrated because I see a lot of vehicles in the canyon that are slowing things down for others that are compliant with traction laws or maybe the right type of vehicle.
David Amaralt knows canyon traffic all too well. For years, he's sat in his fair share of congestion, having worked at resorts in Little Cottonwood in the past and also being a skier.
I'd like to see enforcement and penalization escalated.
Traction laws go into effect when the road starts being impacted. It's not a tool implemented to warn what's coming next, which is why drivers need to be ready.
So you could get out, you check your tires, look for the MS or the three peak or the snowflake.
Jake Brown with UDOT has been working in the Cottonwoods for 5 years.
A cold front could come through and complete blindness. I mean, you can't see over the hood of your vehicle.
He wants to remind people, traction laws in effect or not, you need to be prepared.
Understand that there is going to be a wake coming down the canyon, whether it's dry roads or you have a snowstorm.
In the instance of Monday's debacle, it started snowing at nearly 2 inches an hour in the middle portion of Little Cottonwood Canyon. Right at the same time, resorts were letting out on a holiday, and cars were already up the canyon that didn't have the capability to drive in winter conditions, creating the perfect storm.
When you have about 4,000 people up the canyon, and then everybody chooses to leave at the same time, you know, it's a recipe for disaster.
Brown wants to remind drivers that when there's a traffic jam, there's a good chance the plows are stuck in it too.
The plows can only keep up with about 1 inch an hour. Everything after that is on the driver and their vehicle.
Which is why it's so important you have the correct tires or chains to help you safely navigate the conditions. And if you don't and slide off the road, creating massive traffic delays,
your penalty is you're just ruining it for everybody else.
As was the case earlier this week, traction laws can go into effect later on in the day. If your vehicle doesn't meet the criteria, you're not supposed to head back down the canyon while those laws are in effect. You're supposed to wait it out. Unified Police has issued numerous citations already this winter season. Some of those can exceed $700. In Alta, Brian Schnee, Fox 13 News, Utah.